it's Rach from Spiritual Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Scorpio. Now this will be for the 16th to the 22nd of May 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Don't forget though, it's a general reading. It is not going to suit every single person out there. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid. Energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Now, I've done what I've done the last couple of weeks, where I've shuffled, got the oracle cards, we've got them organised off camera so that it would save a bit of time. I've pre-shuffled the tarot, and we'll do the tarot on camera like I have been doing. Okay, let's start with what's here. So it looks like I want to read this one first. You've got the butterfly talking about change, transformation, growth, spreading your wings and flying. I feel like somebody needs to grow and change and transform, needing to work on themselves, but they need to figure out if something's worth the gamble. Do you want to take the risk? Do you want to jump in with both feet? You know, in the end, I guess that's completely up to you. I don't feel like you're using your discernment though. And you need to. Now, you've got 3 cards that fell out. Yeah, look, using your wisdom. Oh, what number was that one? Discernment was 1 and 0, which is 1. So you don't want a new beginning. Do you want to take the opportunity? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Gamble. It's all a gamble. Now, use your wisdom. 22. 2 and 2 is 4. 4s are about stability, foundation planning. Is there stability in this situation? Do you have a foundation? Is there some sort of plan? You know, I feel like you need to really use your wisdom and think about these things. Use your intuition as well. You need to figure out, what do you want? Because you've got hunger here. The wolf and the moon. 29, 2 and 9 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. Once again, it's all about relationships. What do you want in a person? What do you want in a relationship? What do you want in your life? You know, it's all things you really need to kind of decide on. You know, is the situation that you're in or that will come into your life, is it something that you hunger for or want? You know, what is it you dream about? Like, what gives you that hunger? You know, if you say, for example, you want kids, you need to make sure that you really want that before you do that. You know, before you go ahead and try and make that happen. You know, is the person that you're with the person that you want to have kids with, for example? You know, all these things are like things that you need to think about. Now, you do have the path. I want to just see if that means you're on the right path. Let me have a look. The path is illuminated. Begin the journey. Respond and take action. We must be courageous and move forward. The path is not only visible, but it's inviting us forward. So instead of just standing there, we can't wait to step on it and move forward. Yeah, like, make the decision, as I said. Make the decision and progress. Don't just do nothing. I don't know if you're paying attention to different synchronicities that may be around you, whether it's, you know, maybe you see a butterfly all the time, or you see the numbers 1111, or whatever numbers. Like, maybe there's things that you actually need to pay attention to. I don't know if you feel like you haven't got any other options, whether you're feeling like you're kind of trapped or in a situation. But you've got divine magic and time to move on. You need to let go of the old and worn out so the new can come in. So whether it's letting go of a person, situation, something from the past, you know, whatever this is, you've also got divine magic. So there's magical energy that is surrounding you. You are being guided from the other side. You know, you are being protected, looked after. It does say expect miracles, so there might be new things coming into your life, things that are going to start happening for you. Now, you've got a few that fill out with the next one. The one on the bottom is the cross. And the cross talks about sacrifices, releasing something, letting go, giving up, having a purpose, heeding the call, putting others first. And it's funny you've got fine print, because we talked about discernment and we talked about wisdom, and the fine print card. Oh, and you've got dice with gamble, and you've got blinders. Oh. So it tells you to be careful, look and pay attention to details. There might be hidden information. You need to read between the lines. Don't assume, but pay attention. Be careful. You've also got the dice, gambling, like maybe your person's a gambler. Maybe you need to, you know, you're deciding if you want to take a risk. Uncertain outcome, potential fate, what happens next? As I said, you've got the gamble card here. Do you want to take the gamble? You've also got victim mentality, with the blinders, confusion, tunnel vision, resist clarity, confirmation, denial, oblivious. You know, it's like take the blinders off. Now, what numbers are they? 9, you got 7, 8, 9, and 2. 2s are about choices. 7s are about challenges, so and obstacles. Pay attention to whatever is going on. 8s are about, you know, action, justice, and you transforming. So, you know, I feel like take action, stop resisting and playing a victim, do something about it. And the 9s are about accomplishment and climax, and there's something that you need to sacrifice or let go of, surrender. All right, let's go. That was a long explanation, and they're not even the ones that fell out. Now, the ones that fell out were Map in Reverse, Emerald, Optical Illusion, Universe, and Child. We'll start with Map. You really need to just sort of have a plan, know what it is that you want, where you want to be, what you want for your life, all those things, because 3s are all about growth and action taken. So it's like, figure out what you want, find your way, you know, and chart a course, for example. Make things happen. If you want something in your life, make it happen. You've got Emerald, where you're doing healing. It's about fertility. It's about growth. It's about a strong relationship, balance, your heart chakra. And that's number 1. So a beginning or an opportunity. So you might look at having kids. You might need to do some healing. Grow. You've got Optical Illusion. And it's funny, you've got 7 and 7. 2 7s. And 7s are about challenges and obstacles. You really need to pay attention, because you may not see something as it is, or something isn't what it seems. It's like mirage, like the mirage in the desert, you know. Yeah, something could be a trap, you know, like they're playing with your head. So something's like an optical illusion. Pay attention. You've got 7 being the universe. It's all about higher perspective. The big picture. As I said, I just, maybe you're having some sort of awakening or seeing the situation for what it is, but it can also be with the universe. To me, that also says that like the universe is there to help you, right? So all you got to do is ask. It's like you got path card over here. They are going to guide you, but you possibly are being very stubborn. Maybe it's got something to do with kids, like I said. Maybe you want kids. Maybe that's what the gamble is. Do you want to do that? But you've got roads, so you're obviously at some sort of crossroads, or you've got multiple choices, free will. You need to weigh up the options, decide what it is you want. It's like the arrows are going all the different directions, and it's number 22. 2 and 2 is a 4, which is about stability and foundation and making a plan. You know, having kids is a huge choice and a huge opportunity. It's one that you need to figure out what you want. Do you want to take the gamble? Maybe even in a relationship, is there something that you're weighing up the options and you don't know if you want to be there? You know, on the bottom, you've got magnifying glass, getting some clarity, getting some more information, examining the fine print. As I said, very important details, research. It's like seeing things clearly. And somebody could be wearing a mask. They could have a hidden motive, putting on a show, pretending to be a certain type of person. They're trying to conceal who they really are. Is it time to move on from somebody because of that? You know, do you want to take the gamble? Maybe you need some wisdom. And maybe that's why you're at the crossroads. Karmic ties. I can't fully be there for you as long as this other person is in my life. I know it's hard for you, but I have to go through this experience in order to heal it. So whether that's you, there's something you need to deal with so you can then be with the right person, possibly. You've also got growth in reverse. I miss you. Let's both stop running away. So take as resonates for you. All right. Now, tarot, I'm going to do 4 cards for them, 4 cards for you, for your person, and then this side will be for you. Take as resonates. So this side might suit you more. So take whatever side resonates. But for me, I'll focus on them on this side, you on this side. So tell me about Scorpio's person. 4 cards. 3 more cards, please, for Scorpio's person. Oh my goodness. I don't normally read this many cards when I've done this read. All right, let's do Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio. I guess we better get 3 more. interesting that you both have the Queen of Cups. And I mean, you know, some people see the Queen of Cups, even though it is more Cancer, but some people see see Queen of Cups as being Scorpio. So this would be like you in this situation. Now, I will clarify if I need to. If I don't, then that's fine. Cards are here anyway. All right, let's start with your person. So they have the Four of Ariel, which is the same as the Four of Pentacles, talking about, you know, wanting long-term security. It's about saving money, resisting the change, being at a standstill, being stubborn, knowing, you know, like being resistant to change. But I feel like they have extremes, right? They either save money, and if they chose to save money, they'd save. But if they spend, it's like they can't stop. Like, you know, there's certain things that they like to spend money on, but they don't just spend a little, they spend a lot, like addiction style. But it's also about when you give, you also receive. So I guess what you put out, you do get back, which is important. But yeah, there's something you needed to change, and obviously you're being very resistant doing so. And I feel like your person, like you, on the other hand, you've got the moon in the same position. Now, to me, that just sort of says that they're resisting the change, but you need to release any kind of fear. Stop repressing how you feel. You know, you really need to kind of see the situation for what it is and trust your intuition, because I don't know if you are. I feel like you need to trust your intuition when it comes to this person and this situation. As I said to you, they've got the Queen of Cups. So that's you. But it's also about, you know, they see you as being very kind, understanding, giving, psychic. You know, you follow your heart. Whereas you, on the other hand, you have the Three of Wands in the same position. You know, you want to reap rewards of your efforts. You want to be happy. You want that return on investment. But you feel like you're always in a place of waiting. Like, I'm waiting to get what it is I want for my life. If you want kids, I'm waiting to get, you know, meet the person. I'm always waiting to kind of, you know, be in a situation where you are going to have kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're always in that place of waiting for your ships to come in. And it clarifies that it's you because the Queen of Cups is here. Then you have the Five of Gabriel, which is in reverse, which is the same as the Five of Wands in reverse. They have a lot of inner conflict. I feel like there's them trying to avoid conflict. They've got to be, I feel like they're trying to, I don't know whether it's anger or whether it's conflict, but they're kind of pushing everything down. So eventually they're just going to go like a volcano. And, you know, that's not good either. I don't feel like this person has much patience. Not a very patient person. But you, on your side, you see this whole situation as too much hard work. You know, you see it as a burden. You see it as it just makes you feel like exhausted or oppressed, or you don't want to feel like you're doing everything. You don't want to feel like you have to do everything in this to make this relationship work. Like, this person should want to do it just as much as you. The Queen of Wands. is their next card. Now, the Queen of Wands is somebody who has courage and is independent, determined, bit of a social butterfly, charming. They can do anything they want. It depends if they, like, because they're resisting the change, right? So they can do anything they want, but it's just a matter of whether they will. Because they want to be more independent, more of an independent kind of person. And then, as I said, you have, even though you don't trust this person, you don't, you have a lot of fear about this situation because you've been hurt in the past. And maybe you didn't see that. So you're in this place, though, like, as I said, where, you know, you're putting in all this hard work, you know, you're wanting success, you know, you're waiting for your plans to bear fruit, you're looking at your life with a long-term view, but yeah, I just feel like you're, once again, always in that place of waiting. And I don't know if you're trying to do something to increase your finances as well. Maybe they also see you as you can do anything right now, and maybe that's part of it, is you putting in the hard work to be successful, and vice versa them. And it's funny, they've got the moon in reverse and you had the moon in reverse. There's definite fears, there's definite repressing emotion, inner confusion, there's on your side, you've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. Broken relationship. Arguments. Is that because you don't trust them? And you're always waiting for these things to start happening for you. That you're like the Queen of Cups, like I said, but they've been like the moon to you. They've been, you know, somebody who you can't trust. Because you always felt like they were doing something deceptive or and then the last card one of the last cards that we've got to one on the end, but the other card is the High Priestess, not trusting intuition. And in reverse, it can also be there are secrets. It could be withdrawn silence, like ghosted. You don't feel, or they don't feel like they're at peace. They're always trying to avoid conflict. but they've got a lot of inner conflict too. Whereas you felt like it was, you know, it's this huge burden and so much hard work. But I feel like you need to ask if, you know, if you need help. It could also be you focusing more on your employment, like I said. The last card that you had over here was the Three of Michael for your person. Three of Swords in reverse. So this person could have broken your heart, and, you know, you're needing to release the pain, or they're needing to release the pain and forgive and, you know, stop all that negative self-talk. You know, it's kind of like they're not wanting to release the past though, so they can grow. There's nothing that can kind of heal their wounds. It's like they always say time heals all wounds, but, you know, they don't feel like it's going to do that. Maybe they also think, can you release the past? And you've got the Queen of Cups, which is you. Which is why I said, can you release the past? On the bottom of theirs, they've got the Lovers card. It's all about making choices from your heart. Emotional commitments. It's about love. It's, you know, somebody who has the same values as you. The strength of you both together is, you know, stronger than you. It's like you're both strong, but you're both coming together and you're stronger. And on yours, you've got the Two of Swords. Choices. I feel like they want to be with you, but you're looking at it like, do I want to be with this person? In the end, that's what I have for you, Scorp. I hope that resonates. I guess if it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I mean, I'm definitely curious, though. You know, in the end, it's your free will, and that's why I can't tell you what to do and what not to do, but you're at a crossroads. So, you know, in the end, is it time to move on, or is it time to just let the past go? Do you want to take the gamble? Figure out what it is you want. Anyway, that's what I have. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.